All right, so almost exactly a year ago, like 2 weeks from now, a year ago, a group of us went and captured five wooden trolls that were built in Washington. And since that day, we've talked about getting the sixth one, which is down in Portland. It's just never happened. We could never all get together and do it. But uh, I am driving down to the CLSA NALS conference in Reno, and I happen to be passing through Oregon, Portland, in the ambulance. So I have all my gear, and we're gonna capture the sixth one. I'm pretty excited. If you guys watched the video from a year ago, which you can see here, the we had to stick an RTC up in a tree to be able to get the top of these guys. I am incredibly excited that I have the X grids with me now, and I have something that I'm going to try. I've been wanting to try for a while. So, let's get to it. All right, let me explain. So we have the Scan and Go extension pole for the BLK to go, but it has a 1/4" 20 thread on the bottom, and the X Grids has a 1/4" 20 on the battery handle. So my thought is throw the X Grids on this guy and crank her on up. So let's see how it works. Okay, so we got her on the pole. It actually feels pretty good. We got her connected. Now, it usually likes to start on the base on the ground. So to kind of steady things up, I'll use the, you guys thought the ambulance was a joke. We're just gonna hold her steady there, hit go, play. This should work. Now there is a lot of traffic on that road, so I'm hoping that doesn't mess with things, but we'll see. All right, we're initialized and we're collecting.
I want to do screen record. All right, we're collecting. I wish I had a network down here. I need to get on a nationwide network because I got plenty of satellites, but we're not really capturing this because of that. So let's see how it goes. We're gonna come, let's see, we're gonna come around this way. Oh, I love how I'm seeing on the screen here, for sure. All right, we wanna make sure we get down here. I might actually, it's a long thread. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that down here, just make sure we get all the features we can get. And then I'm gonna screw this back on. And we're gonna do the risky stuff. Oh, I do like how they have everything colored red. Okay, so pucker moments, right? Go ahead and dangle a Fabergé egg on the end of a pole. Hoist it up in the air. Make sure we get everything. Oh. I definitely don't want to trip right now. All right. Whew. Wow. All right. Oh, that's cool. I can't wait to see that in the data. Let's get inside the house just for good measure, huh? Let's take this back to the ambulance. By the way, if you guys have a better name for it, please speak up. Come on. Alright, it's recording. Alright, so we don't have to do this with the X grids, they say, but you know, a surveyor me would scream to death if I don't finish or close my loop. Also, I really enjoy seeing the ending part land on the beginning part. That lets me know that there's no drift. So, boom, stop scan. Project saving. %. It doesn't have to stay in the same spot, but there we go. Save complete, stopping. All right, let's get inside the ambulance and get the process. All right, we're back inside the ambulance. We got our X grids hooked up to our laptop. Hopefully this will be a full PC setup eventually, but I mean, it's only been 2 weeks. Give me a break, guys. So we'll switch to USB mode. Boom. So once I switch to USB mode, I should, helps if you turn your mouse on, I should be able to pull up Blixel 2 Pro model. This is the scan. I'm gonna call it Portlandia. Not really. Troll. All right. Boom. I'm gonna transfer that to my Blixel Raw folder. Portland Troll. Blixel Raw. $19 GB for that walk. So, I mean, that is the thing. We have, you know, two 41 megapixel cameras going at all times. So, what was that? Maybe a 10-minute walk, and we had, you know, 20 gigabytes of data. So just be cognizant of that. You know, you don't have to keep the raw data. You can actually just pull the LAS directly off if you're not interested in the Gaussian splats or whatever. Hopefully you guys can't hear the static from the radio. So we are going to light this transfer, and then we'll see what happens. 5 seconds, 5. Perfect. All right, now we have it in our, I'm gonna delete it off of here because there's no reason to keep it on the device. Delete Portland Troll. I'm gonna get rid of USB mode. I'm gonna turn this off. Hopefully. I gotta hold it down a little bit longer. It's almost like this is my first day doing this. And red off. Perfect. All right, we'll put that away in a second. Let's get this processing. So, come on, baby. Come on, baby. There we go. Create. Now you just need to be hooked up to pull the license. You don't have to be, it's all done locally. Single scan. Scan data. We're gonna drop in a Portland Troll. Select folder. Please enter name. I'll type that in again. Oh, we're just gonna call it Troll. Quality. I want high, baby. High. Yeah, 8's perfect. PPR, we're gonna leave that normal. Portability on. Perfect. We're gonna start this. So you hit start and then it pulls back to this main screen, which you probably can't see on the TV, but I'm telling you, it takes you back to the main screen. Click to process. Please ensure nothing else is going on your computer. And they are serious. So I'm going to turn off everything that I have open, which is always a lot. Alright, let's go. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going to start driving again while that's going. I'll update you when it's done processing.